not have a good effect. Approximately 4. Person who likely is concerned with getting convicted. It's probably a disservice to tell him how his actions so that he realized not to know him, so he realized how hurt his family. It's not beneficial to anyone because the video that I edited after has been used in other parts of the content. This is our situation. The video was read. I don't think he meant it, but the part is a good time to explore ways up and to have.
Two-day trip for a couple of days. France, Germany, and Switzerland. Is that right? So, fun part. What was your favorite part of the trip?
It was a lot more to have everybody together for that long, and you also see like everyone's personality really come through.
Which leads into my first question. So, we talked about this trip. How did that come into play when preparing for the trip? So, on vacation planning was all the previous experience.
Yeah, I think most of that happened in the beginning stages of planning of the trip because we had to decide where we were going to go. This is like a big deal. It's a lot of money. Super excited, and a lot of people wanted to go to different places. We had to narrow it down to what was the most important for places we wanted to visit to make sure everybody got to go see what they wanted to see.
Can you share about what your trip began?
So one of the girls has very bad allergies. That was part of that, so we had to make sure that she was getting like their opportunities as everybody else, even though she can do like there's a lot of things she's willing to do. We had to make sure that we were prepared and allowing her the proper opportunities as us to and try new things.
Did you meet any new people or with your existing scouts and help them?
We definitely with our relationships with scouts, and we also got to know each other a lot better. And I've been living with someone for that long, there's always going to be some no fights, but everybody got to know each other a lot better. And we also got to know our tour guides as well. It was her first tour, and so she was kind of learning things alongside us.
My last question was just something during the trip that made a difference, something that was beneficial to all the trip.
We learned a lot about when we were in Switzerland. We learned about the environment, ways that environmental, like climate change and stuff, is affecting the environment. And we also visited Raleigh, which in Germany is like the old concentration camp. And they have it. It's like a memorial site now. We also learned lots about like what people did from that was there.
Awesome, thank you. Before we say on to the next part, any questions from anyone in the group? Yes, sir.
Tell us these other pictures. I know where that is.
That's in Switzerland. Most of our group actually likes Switzerland the most, which is kind of surprising. Those are like years ago, but most of us like Switzerland.
Just a footnote, if y'all recall, this was also during the Olympic session. Challenging in some ways and rewarding in others.
Yeah. There's some road closures and that's a good work together.
Any other questions?
Where does your church meet?
Oh, sorry.
It's a church on Falls of this, called Ravenscroft. You never know that. And I guess, are you going on the girlfriend's trip, West Virginia? But yeah, we appreciate it, and thank you for all submitting essays. And we're glad you learned from time. And thank you for taking time to share the group. Like I said, this is a challenge to orchestrate because all the girls have different schools, and of course the days they have off.
Use the mic.
Eric and I work diligently. On behalf of the church, thank you so much for this opportunity, wonderful experience of this group.
That's often Richard really has done a great job with that program. He's great with it, and big on his staff. So we're outcome of that. So as I said, we have a double header today. We have people coming up about plenty of time. But she threatened me with bodily injury. So let me tell you, we all know Shakema, but let me tell you a little bit about her. Shakema is a 10-year Army veteran, or was in the Army for 10 years. She's a veteran now. She participated in Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom while she was in the Army. She took a challenge that came into her life as a special needs son and turned it into an opportunity to serve. She started a foundation that reaches out to families who have children with disabilities or special needs. She has worked on a global scale now in some of those areas, and this has led to her having membership with various organizations and participating with the city of Raleigh and obviously here in Rotary. And she's been on the transportation and community access chair of the mayor's committee for people with disabilities, and has worked very hard on that, and then has been instrumental on the Raleigh Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Commission. If that wasn't enough, she's also attending ECU at this time and getting a degree in industrial distribution and logistics. So very impressive. Shakema takes service very seriously. She brought us a number of wonderful programs, a lot of wonderful visitors past, and she gives us a wonderful program. Now she has been our district chair for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and she wants to talk about making Rotary a bigger and more inclusive place. So with that, Shakema McClean.
Generations. My initiatives ORACs and Interacts, Raleigh, which is our leadership academy, and the youth exchange program. I'm a little twist in that I was going through a lot of process. But anyway, a little bit more about me. Again, the area I am a veteran. Founder and director of Yaga for short. Last year, I became the winner of the match awardee with MC Courage for Harris Douglas. So again, the district Rotary committee as well as the advisor for our newest Triangle community-based Rotary club. I co-advise with the NC States Rotary Club with West Raleigh, and of course the champion of all 7 regions. So with that being stated, again, here's a screenshot of my chair. The 7 regions I do have it annotated in the box above. We have Southeast Raleigh, Capital City, the Rotary East Club, of course, Raleigh Club, North Raleigh, West Raleigh, and 2 include Raleigh with Exchange, it's a Rotary, base Rotary, and like I just said, I would say Exchange. These are all areas that I oversee. Our mission is to champion diversity, equity, and inclusion in every facet of Rotary District 710. We strive to create an environment, fostering a culture of belonging and exclusive membership. And through this intentional practices, community engagement, and continuous learning, we strive to dismantle barriers and create say that by harnessing this information, we can still follow guidelines to incorporate interaction. So today, our objective is discussing why diversity is so crucial for the clubs, help the clubs design more strategies based on the demographics, discuss partnerships, strategic alliance, competency, discuss why youth services are represented in clubs, and if we have time, play a little game. So with our demographics, here, I pulled all this information. See, I annotated some links that I used, and as well off that. But my main conversation for this club is pretty much us taking membership, retaining membership, and making us look more presented to the community that we are. And with that being stated, based over our club statistics, well, correction, from the sites that I already annotated on the page, in the area of Raleigh, versus the surrounding of different diversities, from like blacks, multiracial, or Asians, others, which hotels, Native Americans, that's it, multiracial, age, adults, seniors, homeowners, grads, college students, income, poverty, and members. Again, this makes up diversity. So I don't want anyone to, question why, it's just a theory of what got is defined in these. This slide right here is our club's demographic to what I had just stated from our fifth slide. We have an estimated population in Raleigh of 493,589. With that, I broke it down just for our club, for age, member age, and gender. So with 97 members, now, assuming that this is present, because I looked at the statistics on me. So when I was doing the research for last year, it was a lot higher, so I lost a lot of folks. If I had this slide when I came in on YPP, we had about 110. So now we got when we go over the percentage footage, you can see our percentages have been very much weight. And okay, next one. So the easy part of the hard work, what is the vibe? Rotary International defines a vibe for access, belonging, inclusion, diversity, and equity. Again, for access, three E's, difficulty in being able to take advantage of program or opportunity, belonging, since that's based on someone with others like the full self, inclusion, equal access to engagement, resources, and leadership opportunities for all their stages. That's a whole process. The practice of including or involving people with a range of different backgrounds and various diversity, equity, recognizing and honoring each person has different circumstances and allocating compensatory resources and opportunities into outstanding, understanding the difference. However,
Hold the mic closer.
Okay. Oh wow. Sorry about that. Okay. For club purposes, our access is our location and our time, and of course, conversations of rules and membership requirements. For belonging, no offense language, images, or so to welcome visitors, in which we do have gender and culturally aware activities and languages. Our inclusion, which I believe we don't do very well in but all members are able to participate in activities. The same people don't always fill leadership roles and opportunities for all and at all stages and steps of a project or process. Diversity, our membership includes all demographics in the community, age, ethnicity, gender ability, income level, education level, and religion. And lastly, equity, accommodation for different circumstances that make access possible. I believe, like I stated, I visit all 7 clubs, and every 7 club have a different animal, but I think we're the best when it comes to a vibe. With that, our youth focused inclusion. My favorite part of the screen, as you can see. Right here is very short. This is some of just pictures of activities that we have done through the year, past and present. So we have meet and greets, we have district conferences, as you can see, we have college tours, resume building, meet and greets like I have already had. So many Rotarians are interested in help guiding and mentoring these by embracing diversity for innovation, encourage collaboration that reflects the richness of our community. There is a picture from our writer program this year. We sent 3 Correction School candidates out there and adults and that community of students, children throughout the district and other districts to attend this program. And for more pictures, working on an interactive club, but at the meantime, we're still sending individuals to Raleigh. Our role they're always participating. We always have to struggle to get them out to assist the Raleigh Club services. However, they do have a calendar as well. And of course, we have our youth exchange program. We have an inbound and an outbound process. Working with Letitia right now. She is our inbound from Brazil. She goes on Raleigh Rotary. Also our outbound, Sabrina. She is in Italy. She's loving Italy. She's on her way back. So when she comes back, we'll be expecting to hear from her. Together, we're creating a Rotary that is inclusive, innovative, community-driven. So let us lead with purpose, promote equity, engage the young people, and reflect our values. So with that being stated, we will have resources to learn more about DEI. Yes, you can read about it on DEI on Rotary.org, which is our international website, which a lot of this information is from. You can review Rotary's DEI code of conduct, complete courses on DEI in Rotary's Learning Center. If you want to learn more about DEI, use the assessment and diversify in our club, the assessment. And then also there's other literature, speeches alongside the website as well. And of course, we go into the community with Triangle DEI Alliance, A Better Way, Triangle Interface Alliance, and go to our stories where conversations on race. Rotary International is definitely one of the platforms. And then again, we can also look into partnerships. So we're having issues with, getting memberships with community, we can also partner with other agencies that are perspectives of DEI. And the following. I'm just going to highlight that's a goal which actively contributes to club can implement larger scale initiatives. We diverse perspectives ensure a wider range of ideas and approaches to solving community challenges. And diverse membership fosters understanding and collaboration among individuals from different backgrounds, strengthening community ties. Diverse club reflects individuals' demographics, ensuring that initiatives meet needs of all groups. Innovation and creativity to make problem solving easier and more effective. And expand the stronger connections, innovation, and creativity we can become. And with that being said, I don't know how much time for it's gonna be a game.
Oh, that's it?
And thank you for your time. My name again is Shakema McClean, and I am the DEI chair.
We have time.
Got any questions? I'll only allow two because I want to play the game with you. Any questions? All right, so on the table, if you don't mind, just pull up a sheet of paper. I put some blank sheets of paper on the table, fold it in half.
Are we folding it hot dog style or hamburger style?
Well, however, just hold it real quick. It's going to be some questions that you're going to be answering, put the answers on the page. Okay, your name and spelling have. You're gonna write down your name. If you have a pen, I'm sorry, I didn't have any pens.
Oh.
And I'll you write your name on the card and a mailing address. The same. Your age and your sex. Race and your profession. Or retired. Military if you're not. Now, some of the questions may be a little sensitive, it's okay, but allows with the abide page that we have. Are you disabled or is there a child in the home with a disability or no child with disability in their age? So that's just the open question, yes, no, and age. Now, I think on page 2, second side of the card, how do you feel about DEI in your club? I already gave you my opinion. Do we provide enough DEI? In the legislative steps?
This is pretty detailed.
Sorry, I used to have it down. Did you miss any questions, sir?
Yeah, page
Huh?
2.
Oh, on page 2, I was just asking about your feelings about DEI. In your opinion, are we willing to focus on and address DEI needs of our club? So with that being said, in your opinion, do you feel we think we can go further in DEI in different aspects of So we can do better if we need to improve. What resources are we able and willing to allocate towards addressing PPI if we need to? How do we want to move forward with addressing? I think on page 3, facts, name 3 organizations surrounding this club.
It's an example.
Any organization. We're talking about this club surroundings. Name 3 things about a club member. So you could choose any club member and put down 3 things you know about that person. And lastly, what is your reason in choosing this club? That will be on the last page. Now this is the engagement part. Who would like to answer the last 3 questions? Out to the club.
You should choose 3 people.
Anyone? Marie, would you go for the last 3 questions? Okay. Okay.
All right, so 3 organizations, YMCA, North World Club, Progress Mission. I think they're close because Steve this year and love the nation. And Wise Club, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was introduced to the Club Raleigh. I have never seen an organization of people who are movers and shakers in the community as much as we can. Dedicated to the life service of
Yeah, that's good.
Questions. Just a fun fact. This is a goal. Anyone else who knows? Thank you so much. Okay.
I think Richard got one that he spoke earlier about. As the first time speaker, here's your Rotary Club of Raleigh. Thank you very much for all the work you do in the community and certainly for our club. You're very involved, probably one of the most involved members of the club. If for some of the Rotary's happening, Shakema's going to be there. And Rotarians will all stand now and say the full way down. The things we think, say, and do is the truth.
Secure to all concerned. Will build goodwill. Will be beneficial to all concerned.
We are adjourned.
What are you doing?